You'll float too. You'll float too. What's up, you guys? Slash Boss here, and today I just recently finished up watching The Prodigy. I started Jackson Robert Scott, aka Georgie from It Universe. He's such a good actor. So I'm gonna give you the full details of what is The Prodigy and what is it about, and why do I like this movie so much? Well, you're about to find out before You'll Float too. I don't know. I'm sorry with all the UFO 2 jokes because I'm just a huge Jack and Robert Scott fan. So if you do not know what The Prodigy is about, it's about a young boy who was born as almost like a serial killer, because he was born with this guy who reincarnates into a baby that becomes a murderous character. Because if you didn't know, this movie is a horror movie, so he pretty much becomes a serial killer. Yeah, pretty scary. He got 2 different color eyes. And it is really cool to see him with 2 different color eyes. He's just a cool kid. There's a lot of blood splatters, a lot of deaths that are really cool. I think it was like a preschool for really smart people. He learned how to talk at the age of 6 months. Just a very, really cool coming of age story for this character, and just a very breathtaking story. Get help from doctors. Doctors said he's a really cool smarty pants, but in reality he's just a murderer, which is kind of scary. So the whole thing about the character, about it, so the serial killer's trademark is cutting off hands, which is really disgusting. I'm gonna keep this PG-13 as possible because it's rated R, obviously. I thought it was like a PG-13 horror movie, but it's really rated R. I could see people watching it around my age, but it just has a lot of things going on. The plot is really easy to follow along with. There's a lot of cool not fight scenes, but a lot of cool Jack and Robert Scott, really dark lines he says. I'm like, holy cow, I'm so used to seeing Georgie being really, really sweet and kind. You see Jack and Robert Scott be terrifying and saying these really threatening words. I'm like, whoa, what did you learn these words, man? I'm like, it is crazy what he can say. I feel like the cops won't even do anything about this in the character's world, but it's a very, very, very fascinating movie indeed. Another thing I really, really appreciate about this film is the way all of these characters try to figure out how to help Miles, because Miles is Jack and Robert Scott's character. The way they kind of help Miles is just Miles is good at faking to be asleep. He almost has 2 personalities. One is Miles himself, which stopped working midway through the film, and then Miles turns into the serial killer, which is the whole film is pretty much about. It's almost like if Andy, Chucky did the voodoo curse right to Chucky. Chucky does the voodoo curse to Andy. That's almost what it feels like a little bit. Kind of like Child's Play, but not like Child's Play. It's just the dog in it. It's a lot of really fun things in it. At the very end, there's a foster family which she goes to, which is really exciting to see that aspect of the sequel, but it's a really good film. So pretty much The Prodigy really opens up with a lot of a history behind his character, because this one character lives in Ohio, which is the state I'm from, but she lives there. She's one of the survivors of the whole attacks of this guy. But she got his hand cut off, and the mom literally wanted to drive out there to stop her son from doing the impossible, which she can't even do. I think the mom, I forgot to say the spoilers, the mom got shot down by a hunter or a farmer, and Miles hugs them and wants to another foster family, which is cool. Also, the dad is in a coma, which is super sad. I just really feel bad for him. Seriously, he's out of the way, which I'm thankful for that. One of his family members is safe. But we do not know about the mom or his dad's health conditions as of now. Hopefully the sequel will, because it really has a really good sequel spot for the movie. I just really appreciated this whole film. It was excellent. Jack Robert Scott's characters are breathtaking. They bring to life. He's just an incredible actor. I just can't wait to see what he can do as an adult. Seriously. I just love The Prodigy. It's one jump scare. Those 2 jump scares. One's a little jumpy. One of them you can really tell is happening. You knew it's all true if you watch The Pet Cemetery. If you watch, I don't think it does it. Pet Cemetery, maybe Halloween. You probably understand what's happening with one of the characters. It's really cool. He's kind of like a secret stash of old photographs and books. And it's really cool. One thing I really want to check out more about is the ABC documentary about this World War II pilot reincarnated into a little boy, which I thought was really cool. Reincarnation is a really big part of the therapist, the whole Metrodome thing. Almost like reincarnation is the boy in India, which I'm talking to you guys about right now. So there's a boy in India, which he was super smart. He passed away while drowning a long time ago, which is sad. And the pretty much the story goes that he memorizes his mom's favorite song, and he visited him and his mom in the hospital as she was dying and sung the song, which is really nice and sweet. And then he can remember all of his siblings and everything about his past life, which is really cool. And everyone like believed him. And reincarnation is a big thing in India and other religions like Buddhism and not Buddhism. I think Buddhism and Hinduism follow along with that. It doesn't really follow along with that faith aspect. I just love reincarnation. At first I thought it was gonna be like a voodoo movie. No, it's not. This was really breathtaking to see Jack Pepper Scott, and he just does a lot of cool things. Like he's like clawing in on the bench, which is really terrifying. Just a lot of things like all his hugs. Like, mommy, do you love me still? I'm like, some of those lines just really give me chills. And just Jack Pepper Scott, like, is an incredible actor. At the end of the day, I really want you guys to check out The Prodigy and all of its glory. Just a very, very good movie. It's really coming of age. Not coming of age for like a teenager who wants to watch this. It's very scary. I feel like it freaks out your whole family. My parents don't hate horror movies, but if your parents like those movies or your family likes those movies, check it out with your family because it's breathtaking. It's very terrifying, and I loved it. It gave me chills at times. I screamed once when my dog was in bed, which I don't know. I'm sorry for him. So shout out doggy, but. Other than that, this movie is really cool. The whole reincarnation stuff is one of my favorite things to take away from the movie. The whole therapist scene and just the whole preschool thing. He literally, I don't want to spoil it, but he did something with the crowbar, which is kind of cool too. Just all the slashing was fun. Dr. Pepper Scott, man, keep up the good work, and hopefully, guys, thanks for watching. It's such a boss, and I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with the sequel of The Prodigy. So thanks for watching. Peace.